last but definitely not least, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, they meet up for their press conference and they didn't disappoint, right? Ryan's really becoming a star of press conferences, bro. Like Ryan's a funny dude, but Devin also finding his voice more. Of course, you got the best promoter in boxing, Bill Haney. Right, you got Bill Haney. So, and then it's interesting because Bill got the feud with Bernard, and Bernard is there, and it's like, yo, what's gonna happen there, man? So, are you getting more excited for the fight, or were you already at the point where you didn't need any more excitement?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit more excited. I think Ryan is definitely bringing some fire, as well as with Devin Haney. They had that little incident. People are saying the stage. Some people are not saying this is not staged, right? But I do think there was some level of authenticity with the push, because it didn't seem like Devin expected it, and it seemed like Bill Haney was genuinely upset. And then, of course, with the security guard, it seemed like it was about to get serious. But following that with the presser, it seemed like Ryan was kind of all over the place, but you could tell his energy was there. He's even, he apologized to Bernard. He even apologized to Devin Haney, saying he never said anything about his religion. He wouldn't do that, etc. Not sure how true that is, but nevertheless, they was jawing at each other. The back and forth was very, very interesting. So for me, is definitely they're doing the right thing right now and selling the fight.
Yeah, because this is gonna be a pay-per-view fight. You know what I'm saying? So is this gonna do the 1.2 million Ryan did in his last fight? No. Even though I hope it does. I hope everyone does as profitable numbers as they need to do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna do the 1.2 million. But can we hype this up and maybe do 300,000? I think for them that's a good number, because Ryan hasn't done anything without Tank. I think Devin's numbers weren't that great. I think him and Lomachenko maybe did 100 and something thousand, maybe low hundreds or something like that. So can we hype this up, and then can we do maybe like 300,000? I think that'd be a big win for both of these guys. But it was super interesting, and some takeaways. Like Bill was like, "Yo, we may knock you out in the first round," and Ryan was like, "Bro, y'all ain't knocking nothing out in the first round." But like, can that play to Ryan's favor? Because Devin was like, all right, like basically telling him like, yo, get out of line and see. And then, Bill's like, yo, you gonna come forward? You gonna come forward? If I was Ryan, I believe in my punching power. And if I don't believe in Devin's punching power, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come forward. If you gonna come forward, meet me in the center, and let's see who really could punch harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe that'll play to Ryan's favor. I'm just saying, if I was Ryan, maybe that's what I would do. But yeah, the energy was definitely there. I was excited. They even tried to turn it to Coach James. Coach James wasn't really trying to get into all of that though. But
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a good event. I'm interested to see the undercard, because with those fights, the undercard can really get you hyped up for that. But man, I really want to see these guys do good numbers. I want it to be, because it just really shows and it promotes good fights. Like, what I'm saying, the best fight and the best is always going to do the best numbers. So don't tell me, oh, I'm gonna go fight this guy because I can make this money. Because if you fight a better fighter, you're gonna make more money.
You're gonna make more money. Exactly. It never makes sense when people say, "Oh, I'm fighting him. What he's gonna bring?" But go fight a lesser opponent that doesn't bring you any money. It's kind of like what you're doing, right? So the dance partner plays a role, and I definitely commend even like both fighters. It seems like Ryan and Devin for taking the tough fights. You know what I mean? So I commend them both.
Yeah, and I know people say Ryan's a TikTok fighter, but I don't believe that. He's a real fighter, as confirmed by Shakur Stevenson. Like, yo, I used to see this dude in the amateurs all the time. Like, nah, he's a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? I know now they got to kind of like talk, crazy about him, but these guys are 3-3 in the amateurs. So this is a a good opportunity. I think Ryan's a good fighter. I think Devin's a good fighter. They're both around 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's no better time to make this fight than right now. It's a championship on the line. It's a hot division. Like, all the momentum's just in the favor for this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The one thing I would say is, going forth though, I don't really want to hear anything else about Tank. I just want to hear about Devin versus Ryan. Because like Bill brought up like the whole Floyd thing, and then like, oh, you said he showed you this, and Ryan was like, yo, he did. He showed it to me, and I don't know if that's true or not. But listen, I just want to hear about you guys about to fight each other. Like, I don't want to hear about what Tank did to Ryan or what Tank did to Devin, or I don't care about Tank in this fight. I just want to see you two fight one another. Leave Tank out of it.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. What would you say is I guess is the is there is there a lot at stake with this fight, right? Like, do you think they both have a ton to lose? Who do you think have more to lose when it comes to this fight?
I actually think Ryan Garcia has more to lose.
Okay.
And I know Devin Haney has the belt. He has the championship, right? But Ryan right now, he's coming off the Tank loss, and I just think it's so much criticism from him. Like I said, people saying he's not a real boxer. He's just like internet guy, YouTube guy, TikTok guy. He already lost to one of the considered top guys. Now, if he loses to another, then people are really going to question: can he beat any of these guys? Is he for real, or is he just a joke? You know what I'm saying? So I really think it's getting to the point of make or break. Maybe not this one, but if he loses to a third guy, like I don't think he's in the realm of Sean Porter, where people continue to take Sean Porter seriously, even though he lost some of those fights against the top guys. I think people are really questioning him. So I think for him, like, people are just like, yo, it's exactly what I thought. This dude is a joke. Versus Devin Haney. If Devin Haney loses, people will be shocked, but it'll still just be the first loss. And then people would actually more so than doubt Haney. I think they'll be like, you know what? Okay, Ryan was for real. Okay, it's okay because you lost to a dude that was for real, You know what I mean? So I think Ryan has more to lose. I think a second loss would really hurt him. And I think maybe even like his promotion company may start saying, is this the guy? They might try to move up off of him and stuff like that.
Okay. I actually have a different opinion. I actually think Devin Haney has more to lose in this fight,
Mm-hmm.
especially based off his trajectory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where he's trying to go. And I think because when I go and read the comments in a lot of these boxing videos, right, it seems like there's this glaring beef between Tank fans and Devin Haney fans, right? And that fight is kind of brewing. But if Ryan comes and insert himself, right, and actually beats Devin Haney, I think it kind of like that everything kind of falls apart in terms of where Devin Haney and his team is at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our honest opinion. You made some good points, but I feel like with Ryan Garcia, I think people are expecting him to lose, and
Mm-hmm.
people already don't really have faith in him as it is. So if he loses, it's kind of like the course is just running its course. Whereas with Devin, like you mentioned, people will be shocked, but it's also like, man, like they'll start questioning, like, okay, you beat Regis. Regis probably was flat-footed, but now that Lomachenko fight, maybe you did get that. That was probably a gift. You probably wasn't supposed to beat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now people are going, oh, you definitely don't have a shot against Tank now. You get what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
So
so I think if Devin loses, I think people will still care because they'll care to see how he comes back. Like, all right, how do you bounce back from that? Because yeah, they'll be questioning him, but they'll care. I think if Ryan loses, so many people won't care about him ever again. Like, nah, he just can't compete at this level, so ain't no need to worry about him. I think it's gonna hurt his name very, very badly. Like, I don't think Ryan loses this fight, then you see, okay, oh, but let's see what he does against Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I think they write him off.
okay,
Or they begin to write him off if he
got
loses this one.
got you.
Yeah, so I mean, that's actually a great question you posed. I would love to, put that one in the comment section. Who do you think has more to lose here? Obviously, Devin Haney has the belt at stake, right? But I'm kind of just looking past that, just career-wise, career trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
Who loses this fight, and is it more danger of never getting back to that level in the future? Is kind of how I'm looking at it. You
Mm-hmm.
guys can tell me in the comment section how you're looking at it. But right now, April 20th is the date. New York City. I know they were saying something about Ryan wants it to be May 7th or something in Las Vegas, of course. I don't know if it was going to change. I checked to see if tickets were out. Tickets were not out.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know right now. I was hoping that maybe I could make it, to go see it, but I'm not sure because they come out last minute. You know how like
Yeah,
flights get super expensive and all that stuff. So I don't know, but it would be a crazy fight to go to.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, you definitely gotta let me know if you do decide, because I'm already not too
Yeah.
far from here. So
Yeah. Okay, bet. So, first of all, subscribe. Second of all, like. Third of all, comment. And then be on the lookout. We got a lot more videos coming soon. 2 cents short of $1. And we out.
we out.